the crowd started going crazy. They dimmed the lights, put a flat spotlight on me as I'm walking and moving around the crowd. I'm moving around the crowd, singing to different people and,
That's awesome.
saying, "Wake up!" I'm throwing the mic here, then yelling, "Everybody!" They just like going
They
crazy,
responded.
man. Oh yeah, teacher.
Now, what time do your kids show up? We're doors, right? We should be about left there.
Yeah, they're on buses and they're
Okay.
on the way. These kids are from the school, so they're on buses. They're on the way, and they're with caravan.
All right, perfect.
It's pretty cool.
So I have also have a microphone set up in the back. I wanted to show you real quick. I don't know if you'll be part of the kids or something. Okay, like once they all get lined up and stuff like that.
Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Fix it like you want it to your mouth. You don't have to keep it there. You bring it down and then just make sure you speak into it. Just say test, 1, 2, 3.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
Step up just a tad bit.
Right. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Now breathe before you do it and make sure you just give it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear yourself?
No, not really.
Okay, do it again.
Okay. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, that's good. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
program leader who was seeking understanding. And you'll be standing, but they'll say national anthem, and they'll say the pledge, and then we sing national anthem, right?
Students, you may be seated. Before we begin, I would ask for each of you to join me in a moment of silence for the 19 children and the 2 adults that were tragically lost of their lives in Uvalde, Texas on yesterday. Would you please assist me in a moment of silence? Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Watson, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of serving as the principal of Stony Point High School. Today, I represent the faculty and staff of Stony Point High School, as well as all of the teachers and staff members that have contributed to the last 14 years of education that these students have received. To begin our ceremony, will you please stand for the marching on of our nation's colors by our very own distinguished unit, Stony Point Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps Varsity Color Guard, under the supervision of Lieutenant Commander Sanders and Master Gunnery Sergeant Ismael Castillo. And please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. And now join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor to introduce our guests this afternoon. Honored guests, please stand as I call your name, and please hold all applause until all names have been called. The Round Rock Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Hafed Azaiz. Round Rock Independent School District Board of Trustees, Amber Feller, President, Tiffany Harrison, Vice President, Amy Weir, Secretary, Dr. Mary Bone, Trustee, Corey Vessa, Trustee, Danielle Weston, Trustee. Central Administration Staff, Dr. Daniel Presley, Senior Chief of Schools Innovation, Dennis Covington, Chief Financial Officer, Ryan Smith, Chief of Teaching and Learning. Terry Worcester, Chief of Operating Officer. Jenny Caputo, Chief of Public Affairs and Communication. Dr. Travis Mutcher, Area Superintendent of Stony Point Learning Community. Our special guest, Rudy Reyes, Principal of Walsh Middle School. Linda Geringer, Principal of Hopewell Middle School. Julie Nelson, Principal of Harrington Elementary. Donald Bozier, Principal of the Round Rock Opportunity Center. Kwame Cavill, Round Rock Opportunity Center Special Student Teacher Choice Selection. Associate Principal, Ray Silva. Assistant Principals, Tamara Villa-Golden, Brian McDonough, Kelly Wells, Karita Forte. Mr. Ken Williams is holding down the fort at 1801 Tiger Trail. We'd also like to recognize our counselors and thank them for their support through our 4 years of school. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Lead counselor, Ms. Cynthia Johns. Academic counselors, Ms. Jeannie Edson, Ms. Jennifer Nelson, Ms. Brittany Bennett, Ms. Ingrid Johnson, Ms. Nomani McKinney, Ms. JoBeth Guerra, Casey Meisner, Ms. Becky Powers, Ms. Maria Rogers Rodriguez. Other guests on this stage include High School Completion Specialist Monica Silva, IB Middle Years Program Coordinator Janet Stading, IB Diploma Coordinator Andy Brochet, our Registrar Rose Trevathan, our Senior Administrative Associate Michelle Gamboa, Administrative Assistant Jennifer Arzola, Administrative Assistant Erica Gonzalez, and Administrative Assistant Diana Hernandez. Thank you. You may be seated. We will now have a musical selection by our Stony Point High School Choir and Orchestra. After the musical selection, we will have opening remarks by our senior class president. After the selection, the next voice you will hear is Senior Class President Tia Harris.
Rest Thank you, Mr. Watson. It may be a very cliche thing of me to say, but class of 2022, our year has truly been like no other. With our high school experience not conforming to the norm, we have not had a full normal year since our freshman year of high school. So congratulations, class of 2022. No other class had to deal with the obstacles and challenges resulting from the pandemic like us, or Miss Forte and Miss Gigi hollering at each of us to get to class at 9 a.m. in the morning. Our arrival to Stony Point came 4 years ago, with us walking as scrawny, nerdy-looking freshmen. Most of us got lost on the first day of school as we attempted to navigate what we thought was a big school. We traveled in the stereotypical freshman packs, either in a full-on sprint to class or stopping in the middle of the hallway, which irritated our upperclassmen at the time. Today, we graduate as adults moving on to the real world. A few of us are going on to attend the prestigious colleges, universities, and trade schools. Many joining the workforce, some recently signed to continue their sports career, and a couple joining the military and National Guard. Our accomplishments can truly speak for themselves, especially through a high school experience unique for only our class. Our journey of high school has not been one of ease, and after today, that journey becomes even more strenuous and hellish than before. Yet there is no one specific journey or handbook to life after school. Yet every student today here is living proof of that. Our graduation is the day not where our journey becomes to a halt, but the day that we see our time at Stony Point bring us to diverge in 572 different paths. I want to thank you for allowing me to serve as your class president, allowing me to witness everyone here today truly grow. And most importantly, thank you to parents and our staff. So again, congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Tia. We should all be very proud of the accomplishments of this outstanding group of students. The class of 2022 is over 583 students strong. In the last 4 years, we have excelled in a wide variety of areas and have represented Stony Point High School and the Round Rock Independent School District extremely well. We're very proud of our students' accomplishments and the excellence they represent. Students, please stand for a moment as we recognize your accomplishments, then be seated. Starting with our top 10 students who join me on the stage, please stand. Thank you. If you have a 4.0 GPA and above, graduate, please stand. Thank you. If you're in the top 10% of students, please stand. Thank you. Graduates belonging to the National Honor Society, please stand. Thank you. Those graduating on the Distinguished Level of Achievement Plan, please stand. Thank you. International Baccalaureate Diploma Program candidates, please stand. Thank you. The Academy of Health Science graduates, please stand. Thank you. The Academy of Public Service graduates, please stand. Thank you. The Academy of Business and Industry graduates, please stand. Thank you. The Academy of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics graduates, please stand. Thank you. Academy of Visual Performing Arts graduates, please stand. Thank you. If you completed ACC Dual Credit Program or UT On-Ramps program, please stand. Thank you. Senior class officers, please stand as I say your name. President Tia Harris. Vice President Kareem Khalis. Secretary Pari Vichani. Treasurer Karen Heckel. Historian Julian Anderson. Parliamentarian Jacob Javier. Class Representative Kennedy Gordon. Thank you. Student Council officers, please stand as I say your name. President Alexander Toblizo. Vice President Stefanik Nikita Bibb. Treasurer Nana Kwame Odame Dokwa. Thank you. All students who have enlisted in the United States military, please stand. Thank you. If you're a National Merit Scholar, please stand. Thank you. If you're in the orchestra, band, or choir that received all ones and sweepstakes for the first time across the board in the history of Stony Point High School, please stand. Thank you. Our yearbook editor and staff, please stand. Thank you. If you are on the District 25 6A champion for the first time in the history of Stony Point High School basketball team, please stand. Thank you. If you are the leader in 3 points made and free throw percentage in the history of Stony Point High School, would you please stand? There he is. Thank you. Now, he's not one to draw attention to himself, so Hudson, thank you for standing. I appreciate you. Next, I got a list. Y'all just hang tight. If you were on the district champion bowling team, please stand. If you have your own nonprofit, his own nonprofit called Helping Hands, please stand. Thank you. If you're in the Pay It Forward Club, Pay It Forward, please stand. Making a difference in the community as well. Thank you. If you are on the Environmental National Resource CDE team that got 6th place in state, please stand. Thank you. Shay Cantu, please stand. If you're in the Blue Crew, stand along with Shay. If you're in the Blue Crew, please stand. Now, I need you to understand why this is important. The Blue Crew, for the first time in the history of Stony Point, keep standing, guys, I'm not done yet. I want to give you your love. The first time in the history of our campus, Blue Crew is usually football and they're done. These kids got together, went to volleyball games, football games, basketball games, boys and girls, hyped up the campus so much, we had a student section for the first time that was from the floor all the way to the wall, and they did their thing. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. And the reason why that means so much to me, we're coming back from a pandemic. Student morale was low. Guys, y'all helped bring back the pride to Stony Point High School. And that means a lot to me, so thank you. I am proud to announce that our class of 2022 seniors have dedicated over 10,429 hours of volunteer community service. I want to say that they are amazing, and for 10,429 hours, let's please give them a hand. Thank you. I would now like to introduce to you our class of 2022 class salutatorian, Sydney Hearn. Sydney will be attending the University of Texas at Austin to study biochemistry.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. I would like to begin by saying two simple yet invaluable words. Thank you. For the teachers who always pushed me to be the best version of myself, my family who invested hundreds of hours in me, my fellow classmates, and most of all my friends who always had my back, I share my sincere gratitude. When I first sat down to write this speech, I remember vividly staring into space, trying to grasp any slightly ambiguous concept that I could sprinkle a few metaphors on and fill in the blanks with an ample amount of rhetorical devices. But that's when I realized I've been using the word rhetorical device for the past several years and have absolutely no clue what rhetorical even means. As these things go, I spent the next 15 minutes of my time hastily searching for the definition, and it is with certainty that I can finally state this. Rhetoric is the art of persuasion. Seeing as I've spent my entire life not knowing this, I see the opportunity to implement it now as better than ever. Now I could use this speech as a rhetorical muse for my fellow students to never give up on their dreams and aim for the stars, or use every day as a chance to grow. But instead, I like to use this opportunity to discuss something more personal, the value of being your true self. I think the most challenging part of being in high school was trying to find where exactly I fit into. I spent the first 3 years hoping that if I put up a believable enough facade, no one would suspect that back at home, I had my collection of Barbie dolls and Pokemon cards sitting next to an application for a sport I didn't even want to play. And while I was able to make fun memories during this time, I never felt content with who I was. It wasn't until I finally realized that my discontent had nothing to do with the people I hung out with, but with the fact that I had limited myself to a misconstrued idealist image that was not me. My hope for people who see themselves in this story is that in the future, you will follow by not just the worth society will put on you, but by the personal identification of the attributes, skills, and talents that make you who you are. Now, after today, you will all be tackling new horizons with different influences and opportunities. But my hope is that your achievement today symbolizes new beginnings for you. For some, the first steps outside these doors will mark an immediate, grandiose journey of self-discovery, while others might have taken it at a slower pace, currently feeling the weight of uncertain change upon their shoulders. Regardless of the pacing, all of us have made it this far, so let today be a reminder of your accomplishments and unrelenting freedom to prosper and change wherever you may find yourself. Thank you.
And we'd like to present Sydney Hearn as our class salutatorian with this plaque that says it is awarded certificate of achieving high honors and scholarship at Stony Point High School. This honor is conferred this 25th day of May 2022. Signed, Hafed Azaiz, Superintendent, and Anthony Watson, Principal. Thank you, Sydney. It is now my honor to introduce to you the Stony Point High School class of 2022 valedictorian, Karen Heckel. Karen will be attending Duke University on a full scholarship and will study biology on the pre-med track as well as computer science. Please join me in welcoming Karen Heckel to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. To my nieces and nephews, James, Lonnie, Callie, Heaven, Honey, and Legacy, this one's for you. Good afternoon, class of 2022. Before I begin my speech, I want to acknowledge that I never got the privilege to meet some of my fellow graduates. And thus, there are seniors here who have never seen me before or even heard of my name. Given this immeasurable honor to stand before you, I would like to briefly introduce myself to you all. My name is Karen Heckel. The only exam I ever failed in high school was my driver's test, and English has never been my strong suit. 7 years ago, as a mere fifth grader, I sent my language arts teacher, Mrs. Stobie, the following email. Mrs. Stobie, I am stressed out about the book, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. I could not sleep last night knowing I still have to read more chapters. I know you think I can read it, but I take 3 minutes for every page, and it would take me 2.5 hours to finish at the rate I'm going. I just want to read a book that I can understand. Mrs. Stobie replied an hour later saying, "Where are you? Come see me. You doubt your abilities." In some way, shape, or form, everyone here has doubted their abilities. For me, my feelings of academic uncertainties can be traced all the way back to the 5th grade. Even just last semester, I didn't think I would get this title. It's not because I didn't earn it, or I didn't deserve it, or I didn't make enough sacrifices, but because I allowed my attention to move into a space of delusion to where I believed this wasn't possible. I believed I wasn't worthy. I believed that there wasn't hope for me, and my field of vision became narrow. I felt secluded, like my doubts were true, because otherwise, why would I be having them? Oftentimes as students, we have moments of doubt and second guessing where we feel small, incapable, and almost chained down to our faults. Whether it be in academics, sports, fine arts, applying to college, social life, or social media, these deprecating thoughts can begin to swallow us whole. Coupled with the pressure we face from parents, teachers, coaches, and even our own peers, we are pushed into a never-ending cycle of, I just am not good enough. Despite these hardships, we persevered as a group and made it to graduation, hand in hand, a bittersweet ending to a long 4 years. Today, I regret feeding into those uncertainties. I regret believing in them instead of myself. A lesson I've come to learn recently is not to overthink. I know, easier said than done, but by taking things as they are, rather than how you make it out to be, you begin to see the truth, that you are capable, you are skilled, you are someone who is learning and growing and pushing their way forward, and it's never too late. You're more than good enough, and you can't spend your life doubting your abilities because then you will eventually be faced with a lifetime of regret. With this, I wish every senior in the class of 2022, whether they are college-bound, military-bound, or entering the workforce, to do some self-reflection. You are at the cusp of being launched into life. It's not too late to mend a fractured relationship with yourself or even with others. The expectations, pressure, and doubt we have faced leading up to this moment cannot hold us back any longer. Please step into tomorrow knowing you can do this. And on behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank our friends and families for their continued support, our teachers for being there for us, and our custodial staff for cleaning up after our messes. And thank you to my dad for setting an example and overcoming all of life's obstacles. Thank you to my 4 sisters, Anna, Kimberly, Lupe, and Maggie, for loving me unconditionally. And thank you to my brother, Jonathan, for taking out the trash on Sundays. And lastly, everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Thank you.
Valedictorian Award. Karen Heckel is awarded this certificate for achievement highest honors in scholarship at Stony Point High School. This honor is conferred this 25th day of May, 2022. Signed, Dr. Hafed Azaiz, Superintendent, Anthony Watson, Principal. Thank you, Karen. Stony Point High School graduating class of 2022. I will say that for those of you seated wearing those blue gowns, blue caps with the yellow dot on top. Just moments away from transformation from student to graduate. That if you look around, you're surrounded by people who love, care, and support you dearly. They know that you have worked hard. They know you've had to overcome the various obstacles. They know that this pandemic has caused you to have to undergo a change. They know that you've done all that you can to make the best of an unfortunate set of circumstances, only to get to this point. And they want to witness this great occasion. They want to witness your graduation. They're hoping and praying that one day your lives will be filled with accomplishments, filled with happiness, and filled with joy. I want to thank you, moms, dads, second moms, second dads, bonus moms, bonus dads, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, cousins, family, and friends for taking time out of your day to join this celebration. And that's their hope. But seniors, I want to give you my hope for you. And my hope is that you conquer mountains. Those mountains that will be placed before you, I want you to look at them and conquer them. You will climb them without 1 ounce of fear. You will climb them without 1 ounce of doubt. You will face all of your challenges without hesitation. You will not let any circumstance, any situation, any uncertainty stop you from reaching your goal. This pandemic has given you a head start in understanding one thing. There will be some difficult times in your life that you cannot control. You will experience heartaches. You will experience disappointments for no fault of your own. But I encourage you to realize this one thing too. All of those are only temporary. You will outlive this. You will go on. So hold your head up high. Don't you ever give in, nor ever give up. Stay in the race and run on until your race is finished. Fight on until the end of your journey. Plato said the direction which education starts a man will determine their future in life. Education is the key to freedom because no one can take from you what is in your mind. Seek to learn as much as possible. You will also be faced with numerous choices and numerous decisions. Keep your focus on your goals and make your decisions wisely. We say get the point. I is for intellectual capacity. And I want you to embrace your intellectual capacity as you go into this world in which we live. Do not allow one decision the opportunity to derail your dreams. Benjamin E. Mays penned, I have only but a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, I didn't choose it. I didn't seek it, but I can't refuse it. But it is up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give an account if I abuse it. All of this just for one tiny little minute. But I want to let you guys know all eternity is wrapped up in it. One decision can change your life forever. So think beyond your moment. Remember the I and get the point. Remember the intellectual capacity, the ability to see beyond your minute. Use it wisely because eternity is wrapped up in it. I want to warn you that disappointments will occur because some things are out of your control. But do not ever get discouraged. It is not a matter of if I will succeed, but when will I become a success? In other words, I want you to be the best you that you can possibly be. Do not embrace failure. Do not embrace failure, nor accept it as your lot in life. Do not allow your mind to doubt your abilities. Do not choose a convenient path. I encourage you to be responsible, to be accountable, but most of all, to be credible. Let your word become your bond. Leave your mark on this world. In other words, be the difference that you want to make in this world and make your parents and loved ones proud. Make us, Stony Point, proud. To the class of 2022, the time is now, and today you get your opportunity to enter into the next chapter of your life. Make the most of it. It has been an absolute honor and privilege to be your principal at Stony Point High School. It is because of you that our campus has continued to be transformed into the school that it is today. I leave you with my final words of encouragement. My favorite poem called The Man Who Thinks He Can by Walter Wintle. It says, if you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. For many a race is lost before even a step is run, and many a coward falls before even his work begun. Think big and your deeds will grow. Think small and you'll fall behind. Believe you can and you will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you lose, you've lost. For in this world you'll find success begins with the fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You have to think high to rise. You have to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battle don't always go to the stronger or faster man. For sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Thank you. I now have the honor of presenting Dr. Hafed Azaiz, Superintendent of Schools, to certify the class of 2022. Students, please stand and remain standing during the validation of candidacy. Please stand.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. Candidates of graduating class of 2022, excuse me. Today is the culmination of a journey like no other. While today marks completion, it also signals a new beginning. We, as educators, could not be more proud to have played a part in preparing you for these possibilities. Wherever your journey takes you, know that you are forever a part of the Round Rock ISD community. We are cheering you on as you take the next steps. We believe in you, and we are very proud of you. And so, by the authority vested, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. And so, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Round Rock Independent School District, I certify to the Board of Trustees that these students have met all high school graduation requirements and are eligible to receive their high school diploma. Congratulations, the class of 2022. We are super proud of you.
Students, please be seated. Students, please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Azaiz. Assisting us with this presentation of the graduates will be two of our outstanding faculty members, Amy Dieta and Sue Dorrance. Diplomas will be presented by members of the Round Rock Independent School District Board of Trustees. Assisting and greeting our graduates will be members of our counseling and administrative staff. Now, I'm going to ask for a huge favor from all of you. We have graduates coming from my right and my left. I'm going to ask that as you hear the name of the graduate you've come to support, that you don't make a sound so each family can hear the name of their child. I promise you when I come back, I will let you make as much noise as you want. But I don't think it's fair that someone yells and a parent misses their child's name. Does that make sense? Thumbs up, everybody agree? I appreciate that. But I promise you, once we're finished, they will probably need to repair the roof in this building. So we can make all we need at the appropriate time, but let us honor each graduate, their families, so they can hear the name of their loved ones and know that they're getting ready to receive their diploma. So at this time, top 10, and Ms. Tia Harris, please join us.
Karen Lynn Heckel. Sydney Nicole Hearn. Karen do a mic check. Karen Lynn Heckel. Sydney Nicole Hearn. Kennedy Monroe Gordon. Nicholas Aiden Marquez. Pari Vachani. Julia Elizabeth Thompson. Jillian Ashley Anderson. Farah Kazi. Anish Oberoi. Alejandro Zamudio. Tia Nashe Harris. Akira Scout Berryman. Brenda Esmeralda Melendez Sanchez. Luke Daniel Cervantes. Krishana Trene Coakley. Tabitha Milagros Maldonado. Hayden Kane Minor. Rami Bahij Nahas.
Aniza Ehsan Hafiz.
Safanat Aglag Nakalabib.
Joshua Michael Babukna.
Tamara Kuro Charlotte Oka.
Juliana Chantal Carter.
Henry High Ostendorf. Pareen Patel. Nathan Cornell Rika.
Ifani Chukwu Chukura.
Francisco Robles.
Chimobi Robert Ebem.
Ian David Sadler.
Shane Kennedy Ihorn.
Alexander Antone Schiller.
Daniel Elias Fadul.
Arpan Shrestha.
Emily Grace Fisher.
Brian Jacob Simmons.
Ashni Gunarathna.
Austin Lee Sorensen.
Jacob Diego Javier.
Athul Raj Suresh.
Hunter David Jordan.
Alexander Riley Tablizo.
Cameron May Langley.
Saharsh Reddy Tumalapelli.
Marvin Joseph Leonard.
Sanjana Venkatesh.
Dylan Justice Lineberger.
Caitlin May Makovitz.
Alexa Munoz Hernandez.
David Alexander McLean.
Nathaniel Ismael Musa.
Dominic Ruben Marcelo Maldonado.
Galila Daniel Abebe.
Marissa Renee Maldonado.
Michael Aiden Abney.
Kai Emerson Hewitt Maney.
Zachary Jules Addison.
Haley Nicole Manglona.
Elizabeth Marie Ader.
Michaela Giselle Maynor.
Vic Jaden Aguilar.
Jaden Deontay Manson Talley.
Chelsea Eileen Aguilera.
Napoleon Alejandro Marqueno Moreno.
Joanna Aguilera Gonzalez.
McKenna Marie Markham.
Joseph Raymond Albers.
Nicole Destiny Marshall.
Ruby Albiter Gonzalez.
Jordan Joel Marte.
Isaires Alcaraz Ramirez.
Mackenzie Farrell Martin.
Joshua Cruz Aleman.
Edward Martin Lawrence, Jr.
Mustafa Hussein Madi Alamat.
Anthony Martinez.
Bryce Cooper Alexander.
Jesus Araujo Martinez.
Nigeria Janaya Allen.
Lizette Martinez.
Rebecca Alvarez.
Madison Bell Martinez.
Ashton Stephen Andreasen.
Gustavo Angel Martinez Luis.
Peter Ansa.
Christopher Martz.
Derek Ansaldo Flores.
Vanessa Isel Messiah.
Niles Christian Anthony.
Abraham John Massey.
Victoria Nicole Antuna.
Rebecca Hannah Massey.
Stephen Joseph Oracle.
Raimundo Mateos Dominguez.
Ketty Armbrust.
Lillian Amelia May.
Maria Paula Arrieta Rodriguez.
Jeremy Dowd Mays.
Bethlehem Asnake.
Emma Caitlin McBride.
Emerson Faith Bailiff.
Graydon Everett McBride.
Rainier Lee Danilo Baldini.
Rebecca Nicole McBride.
Faith Malba McCoffey Bemaze.
Jacob Shane McDaniel.
Cameron Avery Banks.
Cyril Albert McInnes IV.
Carlo Gabino Banuelos.
Ayana Michelle McKee.
Oscar Antonio Barcenas.
Tanner Mac McKendry.
Lisbeth Barraza Leon.
Christina Leilani McLeod.
Ivan Barriga Corilla.
Matthias Xavier McMillan.
Esmirna Julissa Barrios Castillo.
Lauder Tully McVeigh IV.
Anderson Carlos Bastillo Jr.
Shelby Ann Medlin.
Victoria Nicole Bates.
Alyssa Renee Mendoza.
Julian Elijah Isaiah Bowers.
Emily Itzel Mendoza.
Miriam Michelle Bear.
Devontae Vernell Mercadel.
Paige Elizabeth Beal.
Lydia Rose Mercado.
Angelo Cesar Becerra Yeli.
Amelia Marie Mickelson.
Savannah Rochelle Beck.
Haley Alicia Miller.
Dylan Thomas Bellamy.
Heidi Isabella Miller.
Lupita Benitez Rivas.
Kaya Lalea Mims.
Bryson Keith Byer.
Vivian Paige Mings.
Ashley Nicole Blair.
Dustin Wingo Mitchell.
Ryan LaCoy Bocacco.
Tyson John Montgomery.
Wyatt Edison Bennell.
Taylor Gage Moody.
Ashton Tyler Bastain.
Jacob Andrew Morales.
Aiden Michael Brady.
Andrea Cecilia Moreda.
Skylar Isabel Breyer.
Lillian Drew Morgan.
Evan Jocelyn Brock.
Lucas Robert Morin.
Ethan Ryan Brooks.
Cameron Allen Morton.
Yanina Trinity Brooks.
Tyson Lisandro Muniz.
Devin Sherrod Brown.
Alexander Christian Munoz.
Jada Mariah Dukes Brown.
Austin Lewis Mutcher.
Kennedy Nicole Brown.
Cadence Eileen Myers.
Zariah Amy Bonafina.
Layla Marie Nahera.
Ricky Lee Bynum Jr.
Desiree Marie Neely.
Abigail Elena Caban.
Mustafa Ali Nimat.
Anthony Eros Cabrera Rickert.
Trinity Ann Nur.
Matthew Calzada.
Cody Amarion Nettles.
Alyssa K. Campos.
Faith Marinda Lynn Newell.
Sebastian Hunter Cantu.
Chandler No.
Shay Cantu Jr.
Ken Wynn.
George William Capone.
Ruby Wynn.
Afton Naveen Cardwell.
Amir Sincere Noble.
Morgan Elizabeth Carney.
Sandra Nila.
Ana Paula Carrera Ramirez.
Jody Elizabeth Norton.
Isaiah Carrizales.
Nicole Gabriela Nunez.
Colin Davis Carter.
John Robert Nutt.
Deborah Elaine Lee Carter.
Jonathan Michael O'Donnell.
Summer Ann Carter.
Angela Esmeralda Ochoa.
Charles Joseph Carter, Jr.
Nana Kwame Odame Darkwa.
Jarbin Antonio Castillo Medina.
Aiden DeMarco Ogle.
Casilia Lee Castro.
Joaquin Ruben Olvera.
Yanitzi Castro.
Camille
Jake Ryan Chambers.
Camille Roberto Oquendo Henry.
Diego Abraham Chopra. Cheyenne Lee Chandler.
Chinonso Richard Oyukwu.
Colby James Childress.
Cedric Gael Orozco.
Brianna Cabre Chisholm.
Andrea Ortega.
Kaylee Elizabeth Clark.
Hazel Monique Gaboro Ortiz.
Trayvon Lamar Clemens.
Peyton Hunter Owen.
Allison Mackenzie Clift.
Natalie Rose Padres Soto.
Rosalind Clough.
Ana Cristina Paez Pumar.
Julian Vincent Cohen.
Vince Palantong.
Karime Celeste Colis.
Rebecca Ann Palmer.
Diavion Amory Collins.
Kylie Maureen Paone.
Mackenzie Lynn Connell.
James John Parker.
Taryn Gomez Connor Oaks.
Mackenzie Ray Parkhurst.
Jamie Cordova Rodriguez.
Chami Yoreth Parks Duarte.
Sebastian Michael Corns.
Christopher Michael Parrish.
Malia Lynn Cox.
Lillian Marie Pavia.
Colin Braxton Crippen.
Claire Elizabeth Payne.
Trevor James Cross.
Christopher Michael Pearson.
Matthias Andrew Cubillan.
Adriana Emily Pena.
Noelle Sabrina Cummings.
Tegan Renee Perdue.
Britton Ann Cupid.
Angelina Marie Perez.
Landon Travis Doms.
Angelo Jose Perez.
Sebastian Jack Dowenhauer.
Lily Rose Perkins.
Alexandra Evelyn Davis.
Leah Mae Peterson.
Alyssa Lynette Davis.
Kelton Wade Phillips.
Stastny Ray Davis Moreno.
Eliana Michelle Janae Pina Silva.
Mariela Delgado Jaimes.
Anish Pita.
Juan Pablo Diaz Ortega.
Ella Danielle Pletz.
Samuel J. Dixon.
Ashley Daniela Portillo.
Preston Alexander Dolter.
Kevin Raymond Powell Jr.
Gabriela Nicole Dominguez.
India Alexandria Price.
Logan David Donahue.
Alyssa Lorraine Pullman.
Emily Duran Valenzuela.
Anthony Quinteros.
Aiden Christopher Dush.
Angela Janet Guiterio Prudente.
Ashley Nicole Ergel.
Perry David Rains.
Jalen Renee Edwards.
Aiden Carlos Arsenio Ramirez.
Owen Nicholas Ekman.
Jassini Reina Ramos.
Elena Marie Elsie.
Andres Rafael Ramos Miguez.
Isabella Sofia Epperson.
Alejandra Ramos Ortiz.
Ripley Jacob Epps.
Melissa Nicole Rangel.
Savannah Lynn Errizuriz.
Kristen Rosemary Ronner.
Jacob Jen Espinosa.
Cameron Allie Ray.
Espinosa Lucatero. Giovanna Berenice Espinosa Lucatero.
Christina K. Ray.
Joseph Espinosa Pineda.
Ariel Danielle Regosa Paz.
Diego Cristian Estrada Gutierrez.
Cale Christopher Raymond.
Shaylin Nicole Evans.
Victor Jeremy Recinos Marquez Jr.
Chase Allen Everts.
Aiden James Reese.
Thomas Michael Fenton.
Brennan Gary Riegert.
Cade Perry Ferguson.
Trent Adam Riley.
Xander Kellis Feddick.
Aaliyah Ann Resendez.
Layla Alyssa Faliladib.
Brandon Paul Reyes.
Stephen Allen Fitch.
Nasa L'Oreal Rhodes.
Noah Hamilton Fitzgerald.
Erica Delise Richardson.
Adam James Flores.
Eliza Acejo Rio.
Daniel Jacob Flores.
Alan Rivera.
Kaylee Reese Flores.
Jacob Antonio Robinson.
Hunter Paul Fontaine.
Denise Laze Rocha.
Sean Kenneth Forbes.
Catherine Marie Rodriguez.
Mark Anthony Gallegos Jr.
Joshua Anthony Rodriguez.
Carlos Galloso Vasquez.
Rolando Manuel Rodriguez.
Leilani Stephen Gallo Lopez.
Veronica Nieves Rodriguez.
Alexandra Lucia Galvan.
Noreli Isabella Rodriguez Esquivel.
Max Gamboa.
Jamie Melissa Reschke.
Caroline Natalie Garcia.
Spencer Ellison Rogers.
Isabella Marie Garcia.
Trenton Archie Samuel Rogers.
Isaiah Daniel Garcia.
Cameron Leona Rose.
Janessa Jean Garcia.
Kyle Jordan Rose.
Wilson Ryant Garcia.
Melvin Charles Rout III.
Xavier Isaiah Garcia.
Ashley Ruiz.
Kamara Shiree Garnett.
Corbin Tavis Rutt.
Kira Irie Garnett.
Ivan Salazar.
Orlandria Jamira Garrett.
Jesus Adrian Salazar.
Giancarlo Manuel Garza.
Crystal Genesis Saldana.
Glinda George.
Agustin Salgado Jr.
Zachary Clayton Gibbs.
Giselle Aime Samala.
Keller Evan Gilbert.
Caleb Earl Sampe.
Cody Garrett Glazer.
Aliana Azlina Sanchez.
Ashire Faith Michelin Denise Glasgow.
Daniela Sanchez.
Jake Alec Goldsman.
Haley Justice Sanchez.
Beshad Gosar.
Mauricio Sanchez Rangel.
Abram Manuel Gomez.
Jaden Alexander Sanders.
Jesiel Felipe Goncalves da Silva.
Aiden Leo San Miguel.
Brielle Flores Gonzalez.
Nathan Saravia.
Gilbert Jr. Gonzalez.
Lisandi Sarmiento.
Rebecca Grace Gonzalez.
Sean William Saunders.
Edgar Gonzalez.
Okay, wait, right, hold on. Ashton Deshawn Savage.
Katie Gonzalez.
Okay, hold till it. Abigail Lynn Schaefer.
Michelle Angelina Gonzalez.
Veronica Nicole Shondaby.
Thomas Anthony Gonzalez.
Caitlin Elizabeth Sefton.
Karina Gonzalez Aguilar.
Jada Lynn Servine.
Ricardo Gonzalez Jr.
Yulitza Servine Barriga.
Gregorio Gonzalez Garcia.
Amir Shakhar Zahi.
Braden Matthew Gostisha.
Dwayne Caleb Shaw.
Connor Scott Gostisha.
Keelan Khalil D'Angelo Shaw.
Xavier Terrell Graham.
Madison Jane Shaw.
Josephine Nicole Granados.
Jordan Denate Sheriff.
Abigail Elena Gregory.
Sanaya Christina Schuler.
Cullen Randy Gregory.
Alyssa Michelle Sierra.
Braxton Christopher Grundy.
Kevin Bernard Simmons III.
Irani Itzel Guarenos Torres.
Xavier Paul Simpson.
Jessica Carolina Guevara Rivera.
Nikayla Sade Singleton.
Elisha Keith Guillory.
Kennedy Elise Slaughter.
Felix Gutierrez Jr.
Darius Kahari Smith.
Madison Lynn Hagee.
Oh, wait, let's see your name. Isaac Jacob Sneed.
Alexander Nathaniel Hall.
Lolita Perez Solis.
Lexi Elise Hall.
Jacqueline Solis.
Trent Austin Hamby.
Hildardo Soriano.
Dylan Joseph Hammernick.
Nathan Scott Stafford.
Ethan Ryan Hammond.
Quinn Yongqing Stiegel.
Archer Alfonso Hampson.
Damian Evan Singleton.
Jake Walter Harbuck.
Austin Orion Stevens.
Edward Clayson Harris IV.
Francesca Sarah Stewart.
Isaac Renee Hart.
Sydney Elise Stewart.
Bryson Gregory Hatcher.
Carolina Stoppa Garcia.
Cameron Page Head.
Michelle Knock Sue.
Riley Diane Hellier.
Natalie Olivia Sewer.
Charlie May Helmig.
Natalie Olivia Sir.
William Christopher Henry.
Benjamin Roger Summers.
Caden Raymond Herdman.
May Eleanor Supnet.
Jesus Aiden Ruiz Barraza.
Ayana Christine Swain.
Nick Alexander Hernandez.
Tabor Blaine Swanson.
Felipe Emmanuel Hernandez Castrejon.
Mac Shevchek.
Kelly Hernandez Garcia.
Congratulations. Isabella Texera.
Olivia Emily Harold.
Samari Eugene Telfort.
Stacy Herrera Castellan.
Ismael Terez Estrada Jr.
Alexander Ryan Highwood.
Tanae Hiren Thacker.
Alana Louise Hill.
Stephen Byron Thornton.
Amaya Rose Hines.
Kennedy Renette Tyndall.
Kiara Yuna Hoshing.
Presley Ann Tingler.
Shannon Denise Hoffman.
Lily Marie Torres.
Tavion Malik Hollins.
Melanie Sophia Torres Almazan.
Maria Christina Horn.
Kimberly Lisbeth Trejo Guevara.
Yasmin Giselle Horn.
Hector Rafael Trinidad Maldonado.
Khalees Christian Horn.
Robert Guadalupe Trujillo.
Brady Alejandro House.
Ruben Roberto Tudela.
Sydney Micah Howe.
Oscar Vallejo.
Tori Page Hughes.
Lorena Dolores Vasquez.
Madeline Willow Humphreys.
Nice touch. Lucille Marie Vasquez.
Carla Alessandra Hurtado.
Melanie Vega.
Claudia Sofia Irisari Vélez.
Vanessa Cherie Vega.
Sofia Giselle Izaguirre.
Silvano Villasana Perez Jr.
Deshaun Albert Jackson.
Joseph Alfonso Vincent II.
Krista Lynn Jeffries.
Chi Vu.
Charles Thomas Jenkins.
Manel Wadif.
Grace Elizabeth Jenkins.
Elena Victoria Wagner.
Isaiah Jennings.
Charles Jacob Walker.
Mariano Manuel Jimenez Jr.
Taylor James Walker.
Sophia Teresa Amelia Diamond Johansson.
Shamaya Nancy Walter.
Ariston Johnson.
Isabella Monique Walker.
Hudson Bates Johnson.
Kelsey Ray Walters.
Jalen Cornell Johnson.
Allison Sarah Wary.
Rayana Patrice Johnson.
Caden Javon Walther.
Jacob William Jones.
Nathan Daniel Walters.
Cadence Olivia Jones.
Kyla Danielle Wasson.
Roderick Anthony Jones.
Jada Alyssa Webster.
Sebastian Vadim Amarian Jones.
Ty Joseph Wheeler.
Trinity Amari Jordan.
Adam Chandler Whitfield.
Annalie Juan.
Braylon Allen Wicks.
Dario Juarez IV.
Allison Claire Wigginton.
Ty Edwards Kaplan.
Toby Willett.
Hassan Ali Kareem.
Brooke Fallon Williams.
Natalie Nicole Kenyon.
Emma Reese Williams.
Alexander Armen Kachatarian.
Eunice Amy Williams.
Bisesh Kanal.
Jael Isaiah Williams.
Tristan Kyle Kingsley.
Spencer Xavier Williams.
Vedant Kotlapur.
Isabella Willis.
Amelia Joy Kinnersley.
Astrid Ariana Wilson.
Cody Elizabeth Lambert.
Jordan Paul Wilson.
Naomi Antoinette Lambert.
Keaton Ellis Wilson.
Alejandro Donald Landaverde.
Michaela Nicole Wilson.
Andrea Simone Lansing.
Dylan James Wilstead.
Joshua Lee Lara.
Daniela Jonelle Winters.
Caden Elias Larson.
Cameron Malik Wood.
Aiden Dominic Langua.
Kavari Jamal Woods.
Jaden Kyle Leonard.
DeAndre Deshaun Lamar Woods. Anessa Renee Wright.
Mercedes Salome Limas Panduro.
Jenna Kaylee Wright.
Quentin Greer Limon.
Gavin Vincent Yanuzzi.
Annabelle Marie Lopez.
James Pedro Zepeda.
Jillian Rose Lopez.
Selena Guadalupe Zuniga Loera.
Emma Ray Lovenstein. Albert Wilfredo Lucas Mendoza. Brian Isai Lucero. Catherine May Lumpkins. Aiden Charles Luxford. Michaela Angela de Villa Macalingdong.
I know that you can do better than that. You ought to be on your feet, make all the noise you want for the class of 2022. Students, you can be seated. Thank you. Students, you can be seated. I know we can do better than that. One more time, come on. Let us have it. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Students, today is yours. Everyone in this building is so proud of you. And I have to tell you, I am as well. Stony Point, you're looking good. That's all I can tell you, you're looking good. Now, students, at this time, I'm going to ask the graduates to please stand. Graduates, please stand. To symbolize your status as graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. So that there is an opportunity, parents, for you to take pictures where you can see their faces. Students, take a quarter turn to the right. Students, take a quarter turn to your right. Students, take a quarter turn to your right. Students, one last quarter turn to your right. You may be seated. Students, you may be seated. Closing remarks will be given by our senior class secretary, Pari Vachani.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pari Vachani, your senior class secretary, and it's an honor to be speaking to everyone in attendance today. As touched on before, the class of 2022 has had its fair share of struggles on the road to graduation. Shutting down school in the middle of her sophomore year, then sitting behind an eye-straining screen for the entirety of our junior year, and finally, the hectic transition to an in-person school our senior year. What we expected to be our normal high school years was instead filled with many rocky ups and downs. However, despite all our struggles, we as a class have accomplished so much together, including our varsity basketball team's victory as district champions, our future business leaders of America advancing to nationals in Chicago, the boys on the varsity swim team who advanced from districts on regionals, our ROTC cadets under the leadership of Master Gunnery Sergeant Ishmael Castillo advancing to the state level in over 20 years. Full orchestra receiving superior ratings at UIL. Our Health Occupation Students of America advancing to internationals in Nashville, Tennessee. String Orchestra UIL being the one and only in our entire district to receive superior ratings across the board. Our annual school Matilda being nominated for 6 Heller Award nominations. And finally, our Sapphire Guard making school history by placing second at their TCGC Scholastic Regional A Championships. That was a lengthy list, but I think we all get the point. We have accomplished so much together as Stony Point Tigers, and no matter how tough it got at times, we accomplished it together. And I'd like to thank all of our families, friends, and staff for getting us here today. Thank you for your time, and best of luck in what life throws your way.
Now, that being said, if you were an all-state choir young man, please stand. Give him a hand. All-state choir, thank you. If you are a member of the distinguished Navy Junior ROTC unit at Stony Point High School, please stand. Thank you so much. Just want to make sure that we give all the flowers that we do. We've done some great things, Stony Point Tigers. This time, top 10, and Tia, would you please return to your classmates? This time, please return to your classmates. You lead them out. Please stand for the playing of our alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the class of 2022. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. A through L, you're going through that door. M through Z, you're going through that one. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.